Let's see then. 1, 2, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. You want some more? You know, I can reckon that you would probably want some more. But hey, who am I to say? Who am I to judge? We all desire more in our lives. Well, let's see then. We'll do our ritual, our daily ritual. Our ritual is here indeed, and, you know, we are live at work. So right then, I did some murmuring of it off the transmission, and I just went along with the idea that, yeah, no, I'm going to do a salty run back today. Both partially because I wanna get a bit further ahead in the story, but also because I am ceaselessly mad that I got manhandled so badly. Hi Alufarn, welcome to the transmission. Thank you for the best of wishes and best of luck. Hope you've had yourself a good Tuesday. So yeah, I didn't do a whole lot of transmission prep work. Mainly, I'm going to run main character Juna, Yufa, and Basilio. Yufa will remain as a summoner because that's her strongest role, bar none. I'm not sure if I should keep the main character as the magic seeker. I do want to keep him as a magic seeker just to continue leveling up. Basilio is gonna remain as our cornerstone for our power. The main difference that has happened is for Juna, in that I quickly taught her how to become a pugilist, mainly so that here she could pick up strike dodge. It also made her have Patra in her kit as a cleric. Now I know that this isn't foolproof, but it's way better than many other things that I'm gonna have to deal with during the fight. Yufa could probably afford to get something. Looking forward to seeing it in action. My thanks. I'm still gonna be perplexed to see if it even actually works out fully. Actually, I could have Yufa as a mage or wizard. That could also work out. No, wait. Actually, it can't work out because let's see. Seeker, Knight Commander, Knight Healer Commander. So yeah, I can actually make her into a. I can turn her into a mage. Gotcha. Well, that's gonna be the plan then. I'm turning her into a mage. Can you check summoner for a second? Sure. Here you go. The main reason why I would wanna move away from summoner is mainly just that it is weak to ice, and that causes issues. But yeah, I hope that's enough of a check-in for now. If you do wanna check it out some more, just do mention it. Man, Basilio is just dead set in how he wants to be. I did notice it before when I checked around with the characters, how some of them are quite static in their poses depending on their weapon.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, alright?
Yes, we'll go with this. I have enough magla to just keep on fucking around a bit. Over a heart with them is exciting to strength, if the heart prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, or showability upon thee our soul, the soul of the mage. I see. The mage archetype. I shall live up to the fate placed in me by binding magic to my will. Witness my strength, O dragon god.
acquired a new ability.
Fire snake staff. Yeah, that's good. Then let us use some good items.
I feel new power surging within me. It seems I've grown.
The hero stuff is here to be used. Max MP by 20, that's always good to have. And then we'll go one step above that and even push her further beyond into the wizardry.
Fascinating. This right here. All right?
Yes, more, thank you very much.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
O worthy heart, and there was assigned to the strength greater still. If thou art prepared to pursue knowledge that surpasses the natural logic of the world, I shall bestow upon thee your soul, the soul of the mage. Wonderful, the wizard archetype. With even stronger magic, I shall live up to the fate placed in me. What is my strength, O dragon god?
It seems I've grown.
Yes, change to wizard. Do we have any skills here that we particularly want? We want magic font. I guess that's a bit of the issue with Summoner. It has no skills that you can actually inherit.
All right.
Oh well, we can at least then do this. Shield blessing. That would mainly be to just juice her up today. Methaphor Tuesday. Yeah, no, indeed. I got mad last Saturday, so I decided to have a shorter, shorter transmission in which I beat the boss, do a couple more cutscenes, and then you say, "Hey, done and dusted." The main reason for that is, well, both because I wanted to do something today that didn't take up too much time, but also because I also want to get back to playing Survivals of Aether 2 with some friends. The Slate update is out after all.
Something up?
But yeah, not perfect, but everything should be fine-ish now.
Something up?
How long ago was this?
Sure.
Good night.
Alright, the fight is on the 11th.
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna be skipping then.
I mean, so... Right.
Since we've seen all this, we'll be hopping.
Time marches on, and the
The age of a new king draws nearer. I mean, that makes sense to start us on the 11th. Yes, we've seen you, and we've seen you as well. Sorry, I don't really mean to be too disrespectful, but I wanna get ahead and see if this plan actually works or not. Thank you for the Dracodios. I did partially wonder as well if I just didn't do the support in all the other places, if I would have been able to instantly be teleported up to 3rd place from here.
was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay.
This means we will have to kill her.
Yes.
Right.
What now?
From here we'll do a save so that if I have to do some other planning we can just do it on from this save instead. But it shouldn't be needed.
Check the map. These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
This can be done. This can be done.
Here.
We did manage to make it work after on our first attempt we almost made it work, so if with enough grit and desire we can surely make this work again.
Already seen preposterous.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
Yes, Troll, that is correct.
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing.
So you say, yes, fight me.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone.
Right, we can do this. It can be done.
Maybe this might be a good strategy.
I'll take the rear. I pray you're ready.
Let it burn! Yeah! You've hit their weakness!
By this power! May blend me your
Fourth round carriage. Extreme physical strike damage to 1 or Fireblade Rider. We may as well do this, since we have it available. Fireblade Rider.
You hit their weakness! That's your opening, Captain!
Sogne,
love this.
show them strength.
Yeah, there we go. Wanton Destruction. This is exactly what we want.
Get wrecked!
Julio left him wide open! Let's hit that your weakness! Purify!
You claim such power.
Give me
Then I
strength.
will test it.
Right, halfway through its HP.
Allow me.
Please, no our cleric.
Comes to this.
Alright then, it didn't do Ice Breath. That's good, that's nice, that counts actually.
Here.
Thanks. Here I go. Wait, let's split some bets.
And then once more we'll cycle with Wanton Destruction. Man, I feel like the prep time that I actually did for this might have been a bit too much maybe, because this is going well.
I owe you one.
Then again, partially the good thing about RPGs is that, hey, as long as you know the fight beforehand, they do become a bit easier, but the issue is knowing the fight beforehand. But since we are in a good state, I'm going to check what happens if I Ice Wall into this, or Butter into the Quartz Wall. Yeah, that forces an anxiety attack.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Oh, that's it. It only blocks one attack.
Anxiety has weakened her, and she's under attack. Take this.
Well, that we can easily deal with.
His attacks are gonna be a lot.
Let me help.
That helps us out.
Lupa's
I'm
frozen.
ready whenever.
Her attacks won't do much like this.
I love this part.
Tell wouldn't do this.
You could take him.
Juno, careful, the royal
Show them
soul
strength.
has several ailments.
The Kunda's important.
That helped.
I am grateful.
I owe you one.
I'm cold.
Wizard! They're immune to light. Careful, everyone. Wizard!
Yeah, so you would sacrifice 2 return icons to remove the Quartz Wall.
Please go right ahead.
I won't hold back.
I don't think that's something that I would classify as worth it, really. So we'll just be continuing our plan with Total Domination. Instead of Medi, we'll Tarakaja Basilio.
Thanks. Okay, I'll hang back.
Pass
Are you strong enough?
Medica once again.
Thanks.
That was helpful.
Everyone okay? Gotta heal up.
Take this.
I'm sorry.
Aye.
Back up. Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here.
I shall use
Get
this.
up.
Juno,
Still
are you
fight.
okay? You look like you're about to drop.
We can do this.
I am grateful. Thank you.
I owe you one.
Probably double heal this.
Better be ready.
Power.
Nah.
Then I will test it.
Will we be fine? We might not be fine, but I'm going to bet that we'll be fine. Charge.
My strength.
It comes to this.
My strength.
Alright, that's fine. We can deal with that. So
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
we immediately give the Kunda that.
That helped.
That was helpful.
Thanks.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Then we'll be using some supplies. Specifically, we'll be using corrosive acid to remove his defensive up. I can't. I need my 2 turn icons. So
Next
pass.
one's yours.
Show them strength.
Wanton Destruction. Go.
Get wrecked.
Right in their weak spot.
Ah, there we go.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
This is just what I need.
No need to worry.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I owe you one.
It comes to this.
So cold.
It comes to this.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna
I
be a
pray
lot.
you're ready. I ask for your aid. I shall rethink this. I'd rather refrain for now.
It's for Magic Seeker.
I'd rather pass.
Let me help.
That helps us out.
Go for it,
I'm ready
Basilio.
when
You're our main guy currently. Is it low enough?
I love this part.
Yeah, Battlecry Tackle is how we will do this then.
Never mind.
You're stuck in an ailment, of course.
Right, let's make this
Then
fun.
Wanton Destruction once again. And this will be it.
You're out of here.
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more of a warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life.
Sister!
Sogne, I give unto you all that I am.
Alright, we're not done yet.
She gave the last of the magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Alright, sure. We aren't done yet.
Your turn. I shall do my best.
They're weak to fire. Let's heat this place up.
How bad will this be then?
Let it burn!
Yeah, you hit their weakness.
It's Vitus power. Burn!
You hit their weakness.
Oh.
Come in!
That's your opening, Captain.
Yeah, no, it got all reset on
Stay
that.
calm. You better be ready.
Yeah, Slam Strike. Yeah, it deals some damage. Rose dramatically, you say?
Watch me.
Yeah, no, we know what duty you're on. You're on Medica duty.
You can count on
I
me.
knew you'd help.
I am grateful.
Use all the mana that we have.
Every wizard!
We'll be here for a bit. I should probably picked up Tarukaja. No, not Tarukaja. Dekunda. Dekunda would have been good to have.
Rage.
I'm Magic Seeker. Fire!
You hit their weakness.
I love
That's
this
your opening,
part.
Captain.
Keep on doing it. Wanton Destruction.
Get wrecked.
Yo-Yo left him wide open. Let's hit
Call upon a royal soul!
Next up.
This might be a good
I
strategy.
pray you're
Yeah,
ready.
Botra once more.
Let it burn!
Yeah, it's gonna Draconic Wrath every turn, isn't it? But we'll still deal with it. We will just deal with it.
Magic Seeker! Here!
Thanks. Stay insane in a fight. Right, let's make this fun.
Hit hard, Basilio.
You're out of here.
Oh no! No! It's fine. It's fine. It's fine actually. It's fine.
Behold
He
this
screwed up.
power.
It's fine.
Let's not.
Actually, it's more cost effective right now to get some expensive
Can't let it
medicine
go
to
on
Basilio.
I owe you one.
I shall do my best. Wizard!
Well, hey, I'm happy that you feel that pain of mine, Blaine. I'm happy that you feel that pain of mine.
For Magic Seeker!
Tarukaja,
Let me help.
go hard, Basilio. Go hard.
Stay. Follow my lead.
And actually hit this time.
Get wrecked.
There we go.
Beat him down.
Just what we want.
This is just what I need! No need to rush this. Defending for now! Ancient, here I go! Let it burn!
You're gonna be hitting so hard. Yeah, Ice Breath.
Nice one,
Right.
Captain.
Lucky me.
I won't hold back! Burn!
You hit their weakness!
Oh, awesome
That's your opening,
souls, do
Captain.
your thing!
Here we go. Battle cry, tackle. Go for it. Go for broke.
What happens next ain't my problem!
Oh yeah.
I am bested. I see now. The true strength of your will.
The first phase was way harder than the second one. I cannot believe how much harder the first phase was than the second one. And thank you all, thanks. It was with your well wishes that I was able to do that. I mighty appreciate it.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
Ay.
Not bad at all.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
Ha! I have never known such heights.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Well, of course you had it in it. Heisme.
Marvelous! I feel stronger already.
Yes, I've become stronger.
I'll always aim higher.
And Redine. Good to know that you got that one on you.
I feel new power surging within me.
I'm getting stronger.
I'm getting stronger, Basilio says. Slam Shadow. This is mini physical strike damage to all enemies. Well, good to know that you're gonna be getting that. Good R roll. Well, actually, speaking of that, it is fairly easy for me to do the R rolls. Partially because there was a chance when I was younger to just, well, being unable to pronounce R whatsoever. So a part of my time growing up was just going to classes after school to learn how to speak properly. And the most important letter to pronounce was R. So I got very good at rolling my R's. No matter how you do it, I'm able to roll them quite effectively.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Is that really that awesome? I wouldn't actually think that it would be that cool to have it.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections? As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
I have friends that struggle with this and are completely unable to roll them even if I guide them. Ah, I see. Well, in that case it would be a bit awesome then, I suppose, but with enough practice you should be able to roll them. Alright, actually, speaking of that, my brother also had the same issue, but he was unable to learn how to properly pronounce it by just training. So in order for him to make it easier to pronounce stuff, they cut out a part of his tongue with a surgery, so he can more easily pronounce stuff now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Has she anything more to say?
I guess that would be a bit of a weird thing, but that's just what I grew up with when we were young. He took a procedure to fix that tongue of his.
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control, and the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day,
And I will see your tragic past of Rella.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust.
I know in the last transmission that we just painted a picture of how depraved the Sanctus Church and Falling can be, but seeing it in actions actually is asking about a child to assassinate another child is on a whole different level, I will say.
The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it.
Absolutely wild.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
What powers have you sought?
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Alterbury. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Alterbury. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the Church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond.
No, I don't think that you'll be joining him. You may have done a horrible act, but you've got too much of a good soul to join where he is currently burning.
Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it?
Elman continues taking Elsa.
Lost.
Ildu.
I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
May you rest in the great beyond with the dragons, Rella. For you truly was a saint. A saint for a corrupt fate, but a saint for the people nonetheless.
The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of Sanctist others only pretended to be.
Hiya Teeps, welcome to the transmission. Have you had yourself a good Tuesday, pal? I sure hope so. We're currently having ourselves our sweet reward for a salty run back.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright, Juna?
Are you alright?
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
We have saved the prince from death's curse. A bittersweet victory, if anything. Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the prince. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the Crier's message birds, and had even made its way to Grand Trad before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the Criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's Grand Cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
Alright then, so since we have a specific date, that means that we don't really have any dungeon to go through. So we'll likely then just be trying to become as powerful as we possibly can before fighting against Luis. But that's the 24th of September. I know that the game goes into October. What's gonna happen then?
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
The old men in power surely want to keep it as best they can.
I see.
Hey.
Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages.
This doesn't feel right. Something must be off. But what is off? I don't know, ever since the Opera House, I've been having an off feeling about how this story's going. Nothing like, oh, it's turning out bad, but more so in, what's the twist that's coming up next?
Not much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic arts of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it, but now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded, and we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis.
Well, mainly what's on my mind is that I don't feel like the game will end on the 24th of September. I feel like something more will happen after that. Though that is just me guessing primarily.
Kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Back at the Altabury Inn. Well, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in town. Not that many would show up again after angering Master Guido and his monk army like you lot did. Hey, let's not talk the details, mate.
Yes.
Cinderella placed her trust in us. She will see us protect all those in the country, including the Sanctus Faithful, who are still the prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for a confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trial. I apologize for imposing on you again. Oh, I see. Oh, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Guido has buried the hatchet, as it were, so it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted at what you've been through.
Right then.
Please rest well.
Let's rest.
Anyway, let's rest up. Now that the prince's curse has been lifted, we can't just mope around. Indeed, we can't. And we'll settle for the night.
Good night.
Rest well. Ah, we're going to more in academia. And this more has summoned me to academia.
Oh, apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
More seems discouraged for some reason.
Do you recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I am trapped here? I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
The founding?
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Well, hey, at least you have Plateau here to keep you company. Plateau's a good kitty.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else? Or perhaps I myself? My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
And now there is no longer any force around him.
The time's finally come.
Luis set the date for September of 24, and the royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar thing, so there's no use in rushing back. I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trial by the day before. Let us prepare for departure on the morning of September 23rd. Well, things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Not have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. We got to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for all of us from here on out. Ah yes, a comfortable 8 degree.
We've got the fight of our lives ahead of us.
Ahead of my final battle with Luis, my adversary decreed by fate, I will want to prepare as best I can and make my way to Grand Trad where my supporters await. And this is still not the hardest level mission that we've got. 10 days, eh? 10 days to prepare. The final battle with Luis in Grand Trad approaches. Spend your time before the designated day making sure you're fully prepared for the fight. Use your Skywarn to fly previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. Be cautious of snow and inclement weather conditions around Altabury. Gather information in town about what power Luis commands as an Archmage.
Alright.
Let's make sure we're as strong as we can before we face Luis. I only wish we had more time. Keep an eye on Juna, but it's Basilia I'm worried about. They're holding up, but they both lost someone important to them. Well, since we are now in free time, I'm going to mainly spend the remainder of this transmission to... let's do day 13. We'll wander around, pick up all the quests that we can. Yeah, that's gonna be the plan.
You little...
Hey, say it, the damn Blackheart Prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. I'll crush you and put an end to your blasted villainy. Hey. Hold on, what are you talking about? We've never done anything villainous in our lives. Oh, so that? Still playing the instant, are ye? Grand, suits me just fine. Next time we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. Here, I'll tell you exactly where you can find me. I mean, right here for you, scum. Don't even think about running.
There's a runner.
Here's where we are now.
I think there's been some misunderstanding. Nonetheless, if we run into him again, we might be unable to avoid a fight. I mean, it's fights that we want, so the more fights that we can just trigger to be around here, the better. So let's see, there were mainly 3 contestants that we were fussing around with by fighting. Well, an affair we're traveling together. Well, you're the prince people I've been talking about. All my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of you nobles and royalty. Curse you! You drag us into your wars, you work us to the bone, and then you cast us aside. And now you said I find something lucrative. Damn it all. Look, I don't know your life, but you're clearly struggling with something. Can you tell us what's going on? I'd like to help, Oh, so not just a rumor. Is the prince going around helping people? Well, I'm sure someone like me is near last on the list. You're welcome to be suspicious, but you can at least tell us what's going on. I'm a craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing instead. These are dangerous times though, things being what they are, I haven't been able to get the thread I need. Why, this is the coldest winter we've had in days. We wake up and wonder if anyone's froze to death in the night. So, look, if you really are the savior that they say you are, you think you can get the materials in my place. I can manage either wood, of course, but how about some custom armor made out of the materials you get me? Sound good? Leave it to me.
Thanks.
Thanks so much. I make my cloth weaving durable spider silk. I can only buy it in a place called Malva. Here, I'll show you where it is.
Let's give it a shot.
Mountaineer gloves and an increase in tolerance. Sure. Where is Malva?
That's
there's
a choice
Malva.
I can get behind.
I guess we should head to Malva. Following the road here should be a safest option.
A village.
Let's help them out.
Okay then, let's head to Malva. There's no time to waste if it's blankets are keeping people from freezing to death. Oh, look at that, you're also mad, Rudolph. So far, my primary obstacle among the candidates is dead. What a fool relying on something so unstable as religion for support. The only contestants in his world are the only constants in his world are power and military might. And I, Rudolph, leader of the Rusan, am the perfect candidate to demonstrate the truth. Only Louis remains to challenge me, yet I do not know what other tricks he holds up his sleeve. Thus, before him, I ought to crush those irritating minor candidates.
Honestly.
Jeez, what's up with this guy's what's this guy's deal? Does that he can't measure up to Louis? Rest assured that you, too, will be part of my purge. Before I deal with Louise, I swear I will send you to your grave. I have no need to obfuscate my whereabouts. Here is my next destination.
Dismissed.
If you're bold enough to fight, then come and face me. I'm probably not gonna go there solo. If I think I'll sweeten the deal to ensure you don't turn your tail. If you beat me, I'll give you a weapon that's extremely effective against monsters. What say you? If you're foolish enough to fight me, this only makes it more interesting. This candidates can't be allowed to continue like this. A fight is inevitable. Well, let's see. I wonder if we have any more. We probably don't have any more, I'd say. Let's see. Yeah, no, we're probably done with just having the candidates showcase where they are. So let's see, any more quests to pick up here? Don't seem like it. Oh, you have a new meat in stock, lad. Nah, that's fine. Let's see. Where more do we happen to have any more quests? There should be a couple few more.
There's nothing to be done about
I hear well.
Why, you little...
Without options. The way we out of this is slay Louise myself and with... No, that's not a good voice. Let's see. Without options. The only way out of this is to slay Louise myself. And with that decided, I must head to the royal capital to do the dark deed. How he's gonna do it, no clue, but I do appreciate his gusto. A big clap for this nameless soldier, dude. Wait, you can't mean you plan to fight them all by yourself? Don't be so reckless. And held in a fairy, you must be that self-proclaimed prince. I don't want them to stop me, it's too late to turn back. If Louis becomes king, this country will turn into a living hell. One where my wife and child and my elderly parents will all be cold. I get that, we don't want it either, but getting yourself killed won't help. We'll take care of Louise, so hold your position, soldier.
Well now, what are we on about?
What proof do you have that you can even accomplish such a mission? Your performance in the tournament was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind is set, so you'll have no luck trying to stop me. However, if you can prove yourself to be stronger than the Theocropos in the Tower of Insolence, then it's a different story. Even within the army, it's feared for your strength. If you can defeat it, then maybe I can trust you. I'll prove it.
Well...
I'll be risking our lives to stop you if you're from risking yours. Lovely. Alright, tell us about Siokropos. North of Altair, there's a place called Tower of Insolence. Many fearsome monsters dwell there, but the Siokropos is the greatest among them. Adventurers go there seeking fame or treasure, but they either never return or they come sprinting out with tears in their eyes and a tail between their legs. If you want to know the specific location or details about the monster, you should probably ask the informant. Defeat Siokropos and bring me its bramble-torn Bathon as proof, if you can, that is.
Let's give it a shot.
Oh, we most certainly are going to be able to do that. If we do nothing, he might really go and try to fight Louise, so we should probably go and defeat that monster. First off though, we should stop by the Altair informant.
Ridiculous.
And let's see, any more quests around here? Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's the recruitment center. I was wondering where that is.
Hey, you. Luis is the only one left.
Lady Rella was concerned about us until the very end. Hey, do you have anything for me? I want to see the contracts. I'm counting on you, Your Highness. Ah, hey, a Chimera. Ice beats Chimensan, traceless threat. I need to slay the Ice beat Chimensan in the Everfrost Forest north of Altair. The informant at the tavern should have more info. This contract should be suitable for someone of your skill. I'd like for you to quickly take down the Ice beast Chimensan that's appeared in Ontario. Some don't believe it exists. It's a legendary monster said to inhabit snowy mountains. Lately though, we had a number of sightings come in. Witness reports seeing a two-headed beast with a white body that blends in with the snow. Soldiers were dispatched to search for it, but the majority of them never returned. After that, a whole delegation was dispatched to deal with it, but they found no success. The monster has left Naria footprint behind. So it's smart enough to cover its tracks. This is the type of thing we can't ignore. But anyway, it's gonna take a lot of effort. So how about it? You accept? At this rate, it's only a matter of time before it starts seeking out victims in the neighboring areas. I'll take it. Now that's what I like to hear. The beast lives in a place called Everfrost Forest, located north of Altair. For more information about it, go ask the informant in Altair. Right. But this beast doesn't leave track behind, right? If we could fight it, we won't accomplish much if we can't find it in the first place. Our report did mention that it appeared shortly after a Valmon that force was killed. Other than the Chimensan, the Valmons are the strongest beasts out there. Maybe the target monster knew something was up after they sent the Valmons defeat. I see. Well, we don't have any other leads, so we should set our sights on Valma.
I have high hopes for you.
If you manage to do it, if you manage to slay it, bring me its Frostpoint horn. With that as evidence, I'll be able to give you the reward.
Let's do it.
And that will go.
You're sure?
Everfrost Forest was awfully cold, but it also looks like we could fly there, right?
And right there's a ladder.
There's a runner.
Ah, it really does feel nice to be able to fly around again. So yeah, bounty picked up. And we're also going to be needing to get over to the Skyward Tavern. Because I want to have the shit chat with the informant.
No harm in just listening, you know.
I have plenty of information that will be useful to you. What is it that you want to know? Louise's fighting style. Sure, I may as well buy everything here. So, you want to know about Louise? Well, I suppose it's time for you to finally fight him face to face. But frankly, I think you can best him. Then again, I have no reason to go out of my way to stop you either. Not only is he skilled with the sword, he's a mage capable of advanced magic and curses. He can use 4 types of magic: fire, ice, electric and wind. And Avert can imbue his sword with them. On top of that, his keen eyes can detect his opponent's weaknesses, allow him even the slightest opening and he'll capitalize on it. One more thing, also heard whispers that he wields some kind of unknown monstrous power. Little is known about it beyond its immense strength. You should really think twice about whether you truly want to fight him. Giant of the Tower of Insolence. In North Valkyrie lies the Tower of Insolence, more commonly known as the Cursed Tower. Cursed? Well, that doesn't really sound pleasant. Tell me if you heard this one before. It's a dangerous location where all who enter are doomed to never return. Needless to say, most people try to stay away from it. It has become a nest of monsters. There are all manners of monsters there, but the most threatening is the Cyclops Theocropos. It drains over monsters like a tyrant. If it goes on a rampage, there's no stopping it. And from what I've heard, things get dire if it's the last one standing.
Keep this to yourself.
So if it's got Cronus with it, you'd best take them and the Theocropos down together. Somewhat obviously, you should focus your attacks on that huge single eye. Bows and spears should be effective, so be sure to come in well equipped. Whatever the case, it won't be easy, and then it won't be an easy enemy to defeat. Best to be prepared. Don't you intend to become king? Well then, you can't exactly afford to lose here, can you? You give it your best effort. You'll find it here. The surrounding area is quite a ruinous state, so you'll need to fly to get there. What's the tower doing in a forest like this? Well, we should be able to fly there.
We'll face danger here.
Ice Beast of the Everforest. Tell me, where are you from? Will your body be able to handle the Everfrost Forest? A place that is perpetually frozen? Obviously, ice attacks are ineffective against the monsters that have adapted to the region. On the other hand, fire will work very well against them. The monsters are aware of this weakness though. Stop them before they use an ability that repels magic, otherwise you'll be in trouble.
Keep this to yourself.
Of course, you could always counter this tactic with a good sword or other such implement. It's always good to come prepared with a backup plan. If your enemies protect themselves against fire, you may want to rely on attacks not constrained to an affinity. One last thing, I've heard rumors of a person stalking the area. They don't appear to be stranded, so who knows what they're doing out there. Apologies, perhaps that information is irrelevant. Anyway, go and slay that monster. I'm sure everyone will feel safer once you do. Ingredients of Ontario.
If I may.
A kingly candidate like you cooks as well. There's a lot of shelves stocked to the ceiling for Saints Day. The butcher's got monster bone and brocaded coil. At the water shop there's mellow milk and orgo sugar. Those would be rare to find for a traveler, no? And the surrounding villages are known for the specialty Altaberry wheat flour. Last, if you're into growing your own food, there's a shop selling some rare seeds over on Dia Franco Street. Go have a look. If you've got some nerd thinking about sourcing ingredients in times like these, but maybe it's such a big deal. I'm rooting for you to beat Louis. And our final one.
If I may.
The only village around here is Malva. It's down south, and a lot of Ishkia live there. They sell precious curses, cures, and something used for purification. Heavenly water, I think it was. They also sell a bath salt called Hot Spring Report Lifelong Pals and Altaberry wheat flour. They play specialists in spider thread as well, though I'm not sure if they have any at the moment. I suppose you'd best go and find out. Thank you for your informant. And now... that's gonna be Basilio. Yeah, let's go on with you, Fada.
I shall...
There's no other way. I have to go.
What shall we do?
I know this is the best time, but could I speak with you about something? It's Ovi and the others. Since the incident before, the Sanctus parishioners glare at... Since the incident before, the Sanctus parishioners glare at me if I so much walk near the church. I tried explaining myself, but they won't hear it. If I try going through the front, I'll run into them. What do I do? Let's just sneak in. I was able to convince Yufa to break into the church with my overflowing eloquence. Let's do a crime, Yufa. Let's do crime. Sneaking into the church, this feels so underhanded, but appearances matter little when lives are on the line. Though they be cold, let them stare. Now that we've decided our course of action, I'd like to infiltrate this church as soon as we can. No problem, let's go for it. I'm so grateful. Let's use teleportation magic to get to Briarhaven then. Good, no one's around.
Yes?
The distortion of Magla feels fainter than it did before. Why would that be? Because no one is here?
That's surely right.
You may be right.
Time to go!
Let's go down to the basement. I truly hope everything's alright.
Oh.
There isn't anyone here. Where have they gone?
Actually...
Hey Scott, look what I found. I think Hyperic must have written this. Here's an entry from June. Their illness are steadily worsening. I pray and I pray, but it's not enough. I know it is my fault. Well, one can't call Hyperic an uncaring man. Look how he takes responsibility for this strange illness. The most recent entry says, prayers are not enough. Faith is not enough. It is because the devils dwell in their hearts, the fools. Illness is a punishment from God and his wrath will spread throughout the country. We must beg for his forgiveness. From this land saturated with his fury, I and the other believers will offer up our flesh. We beseech thee, O God, to forgive us our sins. Closure.
Is this perhaps...
I can't believe it. Hyperic has taken the parishioners. They're in danger. What did he mean by this land saturated by his fury?
Oh.
Wait a second. Here it mentioned they're going to throw themselves into a volcano.
That can't be.
Maybe it means the main Sanctus Temple in Altaberry. I think so because look at the illustration of the mountain. The word volcano is inscribed on its northern side. Who's there? What are you doing? Ovi! We found out where your mother is, and everyone else too. Just that it's quite far. Yeah, he was trying to trick me. They said all pagans like you are liars. Why did you take Mama? Don't you know Mama's sick? You're awful. She didn't trick you.
No.
I'm going to leave Hyperic's journal here. Please, someday when you feel like a big strong girl, have someone read it for you.
It's alright.
Oh, by the way, Ovi, I haven't forgotten my promise to teach you that dance. I also helped your mother. Let's practice, shall we? That's a lie.
Ovi?
I know it must be hard for you to believe me, Ovi. People can lose sight of the truth when if they believe something is in something too strongly. But I want you to know that it really was a joy to have met you. Please don't think I lie when I say this. Ezra, please come with me. I want to stop Hyperic.
Please, you must.
As far away as it is, we can't pass through the mountains, but we could fly there. We'll deal with it together.
Everything okay?
That's surely right.
Thank you. Though I believe he's using a gauntlet runner belonging to the Sanctus Church. Judging by the date written in his journal, he may be arriving there soon. Hyperic seemed serious, but it's also quite sensitive. I think it was the magnet that made him lose touch with reality.
That means...
It reminds me of when I believed I should be sacrificed, and that gives me all the more reason to stop him, at any cost.
I must...
So please, Isqua, keep helping me. I draw much from your strength. I can sense Yufa's strong determination and her immense trust within me.
She...
The Oracle Priestess Yufa, keeper and inheritor of the Summoner's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fireforged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
Power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Rank 6.
This is something only I am capable of.
Oh, that's very cute. That's extremely cute. The party can now study the Devil Summoner archetype. incredibly cute. The place mentioned in the journal is so far away. I worry for them, what they might be thinking of doing. It might be difficult to turn this tide, but I truly believe we can help.
This one's important.
Yes, I was waiting for you to see that. Wait until you use it. Yeah, and I guess that's gonna be the next up then. I believe I remember that I need to have.
That's where you want to go.
The magic secret at rank 10 before I can start the devil summoner. Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite being a volcano, it's apparently safe.
And right there's a labyrinth.
Let us hurry there.
We'll certainly make it there. I hear a voice. I just hope he's going. I just hope he's going. What was Katarina's voice now again? It's been such a long while since we last met her. That was his voice. Do I try for the Hill Valley girl? What was his voice again? Katarina comes to mind. I'm struggling. Struggling I am.
No,
Do you have any more information? Yeah. Mount Volcano was the mine. It's famous for the high-grade precious stones found there. But at some point, the monster began to appear in the area. The miners tried their best to fight them off, but they never stood a chance. Now no one's there to go near the place, except for a few daring fortune seekers who continue to plumb the mountain's resources. I've also recently heard rumors about some mad sanctus who's holed up in that mountain.
Keep this to yourself.
Contrary to what you'd expect, the sanctus is said to wield dark magic. Beyond that, other information about this figure has been hard to come by. For whatever reason, many monsters in the region also wield dark magic. Perhaps there's something in the region that attracts them. They like to inflict hex, which allows their attacks to cause more damage. So be prepared for that if you still intend to go. Well then, I wish you luck. I should have scrap of paper. Well, my thank you.
Closure.
Yep.
You.
So let's see, I'm gonna have a quick check at what the Devil Summoner does. Can summon aberrant gods called demons. The range of vessels collected allows it to counter all kinds of threats. Status differential. Enemy attacks in overall combat will not trigger an enemy advantage in squad battle. That is very good. Fairy? Fairy? Summoning the fairy? Kishin, deity, fury, tyrant. What is going on here? All of these are just the different races for demons. I wonder if there are actually demons from SMT in here in the Devil Summoner, or if they will still have their own unique look to them. Well, that will be to ponder for later on. For now, I am in the mood to debate people.
Wonder if I could have been one of Louis's minions myself.
Louise, I could see it.
Damn it. Hey, did you hear that? It sounds like someone in pain. I think they might be nearby.
Listen.
Oh, damn it, oh, it's you. Room as well. Look, I'm in dire straits. Think you could spare me a medicinal herb or two? He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way. And you have 6 on hand. Want to give one? Yeah, sure, why not? Thanks.
You saved me.
I was drinking at my local when some not the southern row with the patrons. All I said was, I don't care for Louise. And the maniac pulled a knife on me. Things are crazy all over, eh? Well, thanks for saving me, your highness. You're a right decent fella. Well, happy to help. Louise's supporters are becoming more fanatical by the day. We need to act fast.
All right now.
White Peak's magic
All right,
shop. Hmm?
What would you like?
He might say something about connection with these sorts of places. I'll put in a good word for you. I think this is the first time I actually found a magic shop. Ah. Now this might actually be good. But that's gonna be for theory crafting in the future.
All right now.
For now, though,
This chills. Can hardly think of it.
what am I looking for? What am I looking for? Ah, here we have it.
Hey, you're not serious. No idea.
Check this out.
Look, the decanters making speeches. There's quite a crowd. Oh, hey, Squaw. You come at just the right moment. Would you care to partake in a debate with me?
What?
I get the feeling this guy just wants to one-up you for the publicity. Let's send him home crying. If you can put the future you imagine into words, I'm sure people will follow you. It'll be tough, but there's a good chance to hone your skills. I can enter a debate here. My eloquence and my imagination should increase. If it goes well, you might even get some donations. So, you wanna give it a shot? Let's do it.
Salutations.
From what I've seen on your reference to this point, your actions seem utterly haphazard. How long will you repeat these fanciful escapist promises? You know as well as I that what this country needs is consistency, a concrete measures that will last centuries. Allow me to explain in terms that even an ignorant child could comprehend. Open your ears now.
If that's all.
Let us first recall that all resources are limited. Food, fuel, and magic are precious natural commodities after all. Under my enlightened leadership, measures will be taken to preserve all intelligent beings. I will limit hunting to ensure the survival of local fauna. The preservation of such diversity will lead to prosperity 100 years from now. That's the ideal nation in my mind's eye. I like those dolts who can only see short-term profits. Julian's a true genius. Limiting hunting. Does this pompous fool think animals are more important than keeping the people fed? Julian's playing to the scholarly minded. How should I approach them? The present day matters as well.
And besides,
none of your plans for the future will matter if we don't first address the pressing issues of today. Tribal discrimination, poverty, these matters are trivial. By my projection, these issues will simply sort themselves out over the course of the next century. We have 100 years to wait. We need help today. But Esqua says this is realistic either, but maybe we'd see results faster than Julian.
How absurd!
I swear, this is a problem with dull minds of the short-sighted. No way! I managed to win a debate against all the candidates. He did great in that debate. The other candidate will be studying that loss for years. The people thought you sounded smart back there. They wanted you to have this. Damn, that's a lot of read. This experience is to have honed your eloquence and imagination.
Alright.
Almost. I'm getting up there in eloquence. After listening to the people of the city, I return to my friends. Yeah, I know Luis is still top dog.
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
The Sultan package from Baden.
Look at this.
I wish I could do more, but for now, this will have to do. Stay safe. Magla injection, Baden, you lovable man.
Come to think of it.
And that is gonna be that for today's transmission. As mentioned, a bit of a shorter one. But there was a lot of story here, so I still feel satisfied with what we've been able to do. I like Baden a lot. Yeah, no, he's a fun chap. I really don't mind him whatsoever. Now then, I appreciate you all allowing me this salty run back. It was very nice, to say the least. But we'll be back to a regular schedule for the rest of the week. On Thursday we will be having our Gorlak, because Gorlak wasn't today, and then on Saturday again we will be back with more Methaphor. But for now, I'm gonna say thank you all for tuning in, and hope you've had a good time here.